Okay. Hello. More MCSR. Yay. Oh no, I'm playing against a beast. Probably here, right? Never mind. Here. Hoping this is it right here. Looks fine. I already have gravel. What am I doing? One wacky seed? I think this is like a pretty normal seed so far. Okay, never mind. Scratch what I said. Absolutely playing 4 first here. Could blow up this spawner, but I don't know if it's worth it or not. We'll do that. Or like this. I'm dead. This is why Fort First is such a risk. Dude. Recovery. Yeah, my opponent is just gonna be ahead of me now, unfortunately. It's okay. This is my first seed on. 07, true. I took a risk. Wait, hold up, there's gravel here. This is definitely recoverable. The rates weren't great, and I feel like the way that I TNT'd that spawner just was kind of scary. I should have just not TNT'd the spawner so that I could use the back blocks to keep the blazes in. Oh, they despawned. Okay. That's great. Uh-oh. Recovered. TNT chalice. Okay. Stream delay might be bad. I don't know why. My bitrate's fine. I think the most of the stream delay is typically on like the receiving end. probably because you're on mobile, yeah. Yeah, my opponent's still ahead. Fine though, we might end up in a different stronghold, which might save me time. $126.5. $123.5. Okay, 3 positive X. That's 6, 7. 6, 7. 1. 171. I missed. Alright, we're 2 eyes down now. I must have mismeasured the distance slightly, but I don't know how far. Ow. That's really not good. Eek. Okay, if another one breaks, I'm just so cooked. Okay, it's back. Here. I think it broke. Or it's in the cave? It's in the cave. Oh my gosh. Alright, we pray for one eye. Dude, I just gotta clear out all this junk. One eye. It's a one eye. Oh my gosh. My life flashed before my eyes, bro. I got the pearl lag. I didn't pause my game. That was a hittable 0 too, unfortunately. If my opponent hits it, it's just GG's. Eek. True. This is a 4 anchor setup, isn't it? You shoot the top anchors and then you do the bottom ones. I don't know if that's like good damage or not, but it just uses all the anchors. W. GG. 16-14. That was with a death in Fort First too. Dang. I guess my opponent died or something on the way to finding the fort. Or the bash or the stronghold, I mean. Practice makes perfect. Let's go! Okay. Oh my gosh, it's towards the ocean monument. Inside the ocean monument. No, no sea change, no sea change. We both see it, bro. We adapt and overcome. Layer 2 hide. That is, yeah. Yeah. You got me. gosh, is this playable? Tall portal? Tall portal? Oh my gosh. Tall portal. The tall portal is real. I've never done that before. We'll have to go over here. Treasure. It's been a while since we've had a treasure. They're like jumping out of the tower to see me, bro. They're so excited. I have a feeling I'm going to be getting some backup gold. I think I'm actually fine on gold. 3. We'll do this. Trade the rest. It's fine. We don't even need to trade that much, but these golden carrots are gonna be nice. Dude. Another treasure. I thought this didn't happen in ranked. Dude. This is what my opponent's going through too. Yo, I don't have those kinds of commands set up, guys. Okay, how the heck do I get to the fortress from here? Dude. Is there even terrain? 19 chunks in this direction. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna be digging through this wall. No. I don't want to dig through the wall. Guys, do you see a fortress? Where is it? $17 chunks? This direction. Yo, how's my opponent just now getting Ice Bucket Challenge? There's no way they aren't in the same predicament I'm in right now. Like, looking for the port. Like, you've got to be kidding me, bro. This is the ridiculous seed. Ow. Well, I don't see anything! I don't see anything! Am I close? Is it this way? No, it's still this way. Dude, I'm the freaking nether traveler, bro. How many rings out am I? Like... I see it! Place spawner detected. I can almost guarantee we're at different fortresses right now. Alright. One 158.3. One 159.1. 8.3 and 9.1. That's way too close, right? 0.8 negative Z. 0.8 negative Z. 0.8 negative Z. That's 250. Okay, okay. Thank you, dude. Thank you for forfeiting that match. I don't know what that would have done to my average. But holy... Holy, bro. What was that seed? Okay. Another match. That. Oh, I think it just destroyed that log. Bet. Oh, I hesitated. Oh my gosh. I shouldn't have hesitated. I was fine. Until I wasn't. I can exit right out the front of this bastion. Oh, never mind. To the right. Here we go. Boom, boom, boom. Throw all this out. I feel like I don't have that many pigs. Just a little unfortunate. I thought I had a lot. More string, please. The rates are not satisfactory. You know what? I could leave on the anchors. I'm out of gold. Okay, that's kind of it. I traded so much gold, too. It is what it is. Yeah, it is what it is, though. It is what it is. I think it should be fine. Should have enough explosives, hopefully. Where's the fort from here? Was it up the other side? Yeah, it was. Why Java? Because of the string? I have 2 beds already. Yeah, I'm just not going to blaze bed. I have a diamond pick, though, so it shouldn't be too slow. Wow, okay. Epic. 9 rods. And I see sheep. Not enough iron, though, but I can just go kill them anyway. Even more sheep? I could get even more? $148.2. $7.1. Yeah. It's 1.2 or something like that. So it's just far. It's just far this way. I don't know what my opponents have been doing. I'm not complaining, but I'm just saying some golds were putting up a crazy fight yesterday. Or not yesterday, a couple days ago. Golds are better than emeralds? Apparently. In our current day in meta. Kinda hoping this would be it, but I guess it's not. It's this, maybe? Yeah, I'm a little bit lost here. Okay. The library right there. My original spike was most likely correct, but I just don't understand how to get there. That could be it. That's a library. Maybe it's just hard right? And check this area. Could it be down here? Library. My opponent's kind of catching up, too. Really putting the pressure on. I feel like I've already checked down the staircase. Yep. Guess I haven't checked over here. Dude, this stronghold's crazy. Is this the loop? This is like a different part of the stronghold, right? Oh well. Let's go back up. Redo preemptive again? Like... That's it, that's it, that's it. For sure, for sure. It's like just this way straight. Okay, I've already checked down here, right? Yep. Nothing down here. I've checked up here, I think. I've been like mined into that wall over there. I just don't like this. This is so deep. I could just try going straight down. This is just not it either. How do I get there? How do I... Is it actually down this hallway? Because that's just so far. Dude, where is this thing? Okay. So it's just not this far deep then. Right? Like I already checked here? Yep. Screw it, bro. I'm doing the forbidden tactic. I'm following the right wall. It's called searching the entire stronghold. Every single room. No room goes unsearched. Can I go back up the staircase now? Yeah, go this way. Yep. Okay, that area's clear. This is clear. Whole thing's clear. Clear, clear. What is happening here? Have I even been to this section yet? Where am I? Dude, following the right wall isn't even working in this stronghold. Where am I? I found it! Where am I? Oh, you died, bro. I know I died. I know it just took me freaking 15 minutes to find that portal room, but I'm here, bro. Is that not enough for you? It's so sad. No, it's just like the game, you know? No ground zero? I know, right, bro? It's actually a skill diff. I also just don't have the beds for ground zero, unfortunately. It's actually a 25-minute time. No half bow. Dude, I have 5 arrows, bro. It's not even worth it to half bow. It's better to just wait for high roll. I didn't even, like, this seed and the last seed, I didn't really make any mistakes. The seed was just really, really bad. Like, I just don't know how I was supposed to find the fortress. Or the stronghold portal in this case. Pydar? Dude, I did Pydar and got a freaking... Oh my gosh. I don't know what happened with my Pydar, actually. I need to look at the freaking stronghold after game. Because it's ridiculous. I was supposed to be playing AuraCraft right now, but instead I'm in the end still. I was expecting another sub 20. This is probably one of my slowest times in MCSR. Yo, freaking perch. Yo, can my opponent just forfeit, bro? Please. No, he's in the end. That means he's not gonna forfeit. It doesn't doesn't even matter if he hits 0. Like, it just burst before he could even do the 0. GG. What was that stronghold? My average is cooked. Dude, 26-minute time. What happened in the stronghold, bro? Nine minutes. Okay, let's see where it was. Okay. Let's see if we can find the stronghold in spectator mode. This is starter staircase. My pie chart said it was this way, right? Oh my gosh. Okay. So we go down mid. We take a left. We take a right. Then we take a left. Oh my goodness, bro. What was really throwing me off, like, do you see where I am, like, in this nav? Like, I pie chart that it's in this direction. So I check left. I check down this staircase. Doesn't connect. I check up here. Doesn't connect. None of these rooms connect. Like, just everywhere up here is just a red herring. Over here, a red herring. This doesn't go towards the portal room. So, how did I even get there in the first place? Like, what path did I take that finally got me there? That's what I'm wondering. Because I swear it wasn't a proper line. Alright, here we go. Boom, boom. Checked there. Just went here. Yeah, I was doing the forbidden tactic of just checking the right wall, bro. This never fails. When in doubt, check the right wall. And you'll just scan the entire stronghold. It ended up paying off in this match, because I could have just kept going in circles, but... yeah. Like, look, I literally checked... Dude! Oh my gosh! I didn't even just go to the portal room! I checked this whole section over here! Using the right wall method. That's why I was so confused where I was. Because I never checked the section before. No, it's not even an oof. This is just insane. Like, this is just, like, incredible. So I went around, checked the right wall. And then I was, like, so lost. I had no clue where I was at this point. And I go up, and then it's just there. Actually, just the most ridiculous seed ever, bro. Alright, what's my average? What's the damage? MCSR stats. 1721. Okay, it only went up by a total of like 20 seconds. Alright, time to play Minecraft. Like I wasn't already, but hey. I got 3 wins. 3 wins before hopping on. Removing more water from the sea. There we go. W stream title. Wait, why is itzsubz live? Why is itzsubz live? Is he on the server right now? Wait, what? Maybe I won't be removing water in the sea. Wait, what is itzsubz doing? Okay. Yeah, he is online, bro. Where is it, bro? Why does this always reset? My config always resets, bro. Like my full bright button. Full brightness. Oh, it didn't reset. Why isn't it working? Is my shaders on or something? No? This is what it looks like with shaders on. Why does my full bright not work? What did I do, bro? Your mother? Why so mad all the time? You have been like this ever since the homeowners association showed up. Wait, I genuinely don't know why my Fulbright isn't working. Why can't I see things anymore? Full brightness. Activate. Oh, what the heck? It's like conflicting with something. Can I like rebind it to some random key? Okay, that works. I'm very happy you spelled happy wrong. Are you sure you are happy? Yes, I am. I am. Anim. He's H. He's hey. Hape. Hape. Get better soon. Yeah, I need a shovel, don't I? I need to flatten all this. I just don't think I have a shovel right now, so. It might be time to head back to base for a moment. Or we continue removing the sea. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Hello? Anyone home? Can I rob him? Do you think he'd notice? Where is he? There's only like 3 places on the server where I think he could possibly be. And I don't like them. I don't like the possibilities. Alright, doesn't matter. I'm gonna go make a shovel. A maxed out shovel. Whee! Dude, my inventory is a mess. Holy. I could really work on this. I guess I can remove all the unnecessary items now. Wait, I had more sponges this whole time? Oh my gosh. That's so troll. Um... Okay, I need efficiency. Okay, boom, I'm breaking 3. Efficiency. And then mending. And I put that all on a shovel. I'm good to go. Okay, wait, if he's not here, then where the flip is he? I really don't like that. I gotta go do a quick checkup. Why are you draining the sea? This is my first stream from you, so I don't really know the context. I'm planning like a mega build in a monument. And I want it to look really cool. So I'm like draining an ocean monument, and then there's gonna be like a water chamber filled with guardians in it. I think it's gonna be sick. Like most people drain ocean monuments for the guardian farm, but I purely want it for like the fish tank, you know? Okay. Little concerned that itzsubz is gonna be here. Is there any way I can just like test to see if he's here without actually like poking the bear's nest or whatever they say? I don't see him. Wait. Chests are still there, right? They're just not rendering? They are, they are. Yeah, I'm currently on a detour right now. In order to drain the sea, I need to flatten the seabed right now. But like... What? Okay, yeah. Nothing's changed. Nothing's changed. This is just the same. Everything is exactly how I left it, which is like somewhat concerning. I guess it kind of makes sense though. itzsubz has just not been here. Okay. Time to go back. Yo, what is that? There's just iron here. Wait, what is this? A rose? I'm not even gonna question it. If I'm not mistaken, my monument is like way over here. Which if it is, I can just go and get started, which is gonna be awesome. Yep, right here. Okay. We've got a long process ahead of us. So let us indulge and get started. Yeah, so basically, I need to flatten all of this. All of this. I might just start with the inside area, because I can at least get a little bit of progress done before starting out with the rest of it. So yeah, I'm going to flatten it down to the lowest Y level, And then that should be good. So just down to here. I just realized, like, this lower area isn't even going to be source blocked, too. Because I'm just, like, mining it out right now. Okay, this actually won't take that long. I'm gonna have to replace this with leaves as well, I think. For the whole flying machine to just, like, go down. Oh, I'm not in beacon range back here. That could be a problem. I think for every ocean monument draining, it is necessary to do the step I'm doing right now. At least like from tutorials I saw, I kind of just like saw those tutorials and I just thought, you know what, I'll be better than that, bro. I'm not gonna need to do this, and so I just like put it off. But hey, it all catches up eventually. Yeah, LMAO, yeah. Yeah. That's how large projects are in Minecraft, I guess. I don't know, what's weird is I think I haven't really done a large project, at least like a build project solo before. This is definitely a first for me. Obviously I built the orbital strike cannon, but like that's different, you know? Like there's just a shopping list of like some redstone components, and there's like stuff, there's already farm designs out there for everything I need. I feel like this is a little different. Like, I kind of have to freestyle it if I want to save time. Very unresearched. I think it's a lot easier to do things that people have already done in the past than to actually go out and do something completely different. But it's also just like way more fulfilling to actually finish something when you're like the only one that's done it. Yeah. It is really personal. Well, it is kind of complicated to explain, but I have a vision. I have a vision for this server. And I think this is the first of many projects. I don't see myself like when I started out on this, I was thinking, you know, dang, maybe I shouldn't do this project. It just seems way too grand. It just seems way too big. But then I thought, isn't that the point? Isn't it supposed to feel too big? Like, I have no constraints on project size. It just has to mean something to me. And, like, as long as this means something to me, it's worth the project. It's worth the time investment. Your third favorite item on the Culver's menu. Dude, I don't even... I've only eaten there, like, twice, bro. In my entire life. So, I don't know. It's probably gotta be, like, fries or something, bro. I can actually mine some sand up here. It does feel a little bit goofy given, like, I'm on a server with subs, someone who's, like, who's just, like, known for doing big projects. And when he says he's gonna do a big project on the server, it's like, okay, what the flip, man? How do I compete with that? But it's not even like, it's not even like I'm trying to compete. It's just, I know that I've kind of run out of things to do, and like, trolling subs was one of my favorite pastimes. It doesn't feel right to just always be trolling him. Like, I gotta contribute something, you know? I've gotta pick up my own weight. I'm feeling my own weight. Be a productive citizen. Exactly. What does a productive citizen do? They consume. They're a consumer. Productive citizen buys all the items that they need. Is he working on something too? He said you'll see when I asked him. Here, I'll ask him again. Are you working on something? Maybe why? Just asking. So he's clearly working on something. He's clearly working on something. Whether it be infrastructure or something, bro. He's working on something. I just never expect to see this guy on, but he's just on today. He's clearly working on something. Yeah, exactly. He's clearly working on something. It doesn't take a scientist to like, get to the bottom of that one, bro. Now the question is, what is he working on? It doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. I mean... Nothing he is doing on the server will interfere with what I'm doing, so... Now, like, I'm not gonna let him do anything crazy. So, it's not like he has a choice. Okay, we flattened that section. I don't even think I have to flatten this section, to be honest. But I do have to flatten this one. Sorry, stand your ground? Exactly, man, exactly. Alright, we're gonna flatten this one all the way down. Dude, it's so fun hearing the machines at work. Oh my gosh. That's awesome. I think I have to remove this sand I placed a while ago. Because the flying machine is just, like, connected to it. I built this sand layer because I thought I was going to have to sand separate every single flying machine. But then I just, like, altered the design and it works now, so... You know? It is what it is. Wait, you'd be able to save so much time since you won't have to put the sand. Yeah. Exactly. Now you're getting it. Dude, I can't wait to make a video about all this, like, this project. I kind of already have, like, a decent amount of footage. But, like, I just want to talk about, like, the process of draining an ocean monument. Because no one else does this, bro. Like, I think the only footage I could find online was, like, SB737 doing it, I think. But, like, since then, it's been... I don't know. I don't know what people have been doing. They haven't been draining ocean monuments, that's for sure. Just draining water is just, like, takes a lot of time. Not an easy feat. At least, like, ocean water. Maybe I should just be mining all this gravel, bro. Completely clear all the gravel, and then I could just mine the stone. Hello. At this point, like, these streams have just become like 90 minutes of satisfying Minecraft. Like, I swear there used to be content on this server, bro. There used to be. Holy. I don't know what happened, man. I'm gonna have to move the beacon at some point, so that this section can get cleared from water. So I'll just mine everything first and then remove it. Is it just chatting stream? True. I mean, there's not a whole lot of gameplay going on. That's fair. That's fair. I keep mining the wrong, like, stuff. What's funny is there is a lot of gameplay going on, though, because it's like, this is the kind of project in Minecraft that just takes so much time, right? This might be the largest project of the 6 I planned. Like the 6 I'm planning. And that's okay. Thank you. Thank you for the viewer's perspective. One of these days, the projects will be finalized. And I don't know what will happen then, to be honest. Now, let's see what's happened on the other side of this wall. Oh my gosh! Are you kidding? That's it. Yo, bet. I'm gonna just fill this with blocks and then break it. I could use sponges, but I think my sponges are like in my chest right now, so. Holy, these machines are so good. Goodbye, ocean. This is what the whole crater is gonna look like soon. Just a crater that I can use to fill with a build. Go. Boom. And now this whole section is gonna look like that soon. Right, let's check out what Y level we brought it down to. Maybe we should keep it consistent. 33. Okay. We're bringing everything down to 33. Got some levels to go down. 33. This is 33. A lot more gravel to remove. Dude, I thought this project was almost done. How naive was I, bro? How naive. Oh my gosh. I was like, you know what? It's probably just gonna be 1 or 2 more streams. Dude. I don't think so. I think this might be 3 or 4 streams at this rate. Just a matter of logistics, you know? Just a quick 1-week project, they said. Well, when did I start this project? I just haven't... Like, I think I skipped some days. I skipped some days working on it. Because I was doing that whole, like, stealing Subs' base thing. And then, like, I was building inside of his base. At least it's getting done true. One project at a time. I think I've got a second channel video to edit and put out soon. I guess there's no point in, like, obscuring what the plot is. Essentially, like, what happened was I was just tuning into a random Twitch stream, and I saw that AuraCraft, the YouTuber, I saw he was live, and then I joined his, like, public Minecraft server test thing. And I thought, like, it was a recording or something. And I was like... And so I was just, like, going with the flow and going along with the recording. And then I think I accidentally, like, just ruined the recording or whatever. I thought I just, like, completely ruined it. Luckily, it was a test. So I didn't actually ruin anything. But I thought I did. I thought I, like... Bro, I actually felt so bad. I was like, no, this Brandy guy's gonna hate me forever, bro. I show up, freaking break his, like, ruin his recording, break his map. And I was like, oh no, man. But it ended up being fine. I think he was just testing it. He was testing his map with viewers before having YouTubers test it. And then he ended up posting the video, so I think it ended up working out well for him. Oh wait, this is too low. We don't even need to remove this. Okay, I bet. But it's gonna be such a, like, quick turnaround second channel video. Yo, Subs is still just on, bro. Whatever, man. He can be a little rat for all I care. I'm gonna lurk. I'm curious now. Yeah. Just don't stream snipe if he's freaking... I don't know. I don't really... Like, I'd rather find it out on my own than find it out through his stream. He told me not to watch his streams, so... No ratting. That's something only the viewers get the privilege of doing. Yeah. So calm in here? I know. Because we're building. We have a large project ahead of us. I don't know why I'm saying we. I think I inherited it from 4C, bro. I was watching a 4C stream, and the amount of times he says we in his streams, it's like... Dude, I'm like a part of it, bro. I'm like part of the stream. But I'm not. I'm just a chatter. I'm just a lonesome chatter. Just like... just watching this guy build for 30 minutes. And then I get, like, brain rotted and then tune out of the stream to, like, girl YouTube or something. Let's do this project together. Yeah, guys, you're mining the stone with me, alright? Subjecting my viewers to hard labor. Dude, that's actually fire content. Then I wouldn't have to do all this hard work, bro. I totally contributed. Exactly. Holy. Man, it must be so hard, guys, that we're having to, like, remove all this stone and all this gravel to run the water-removing flying machines more. Let's just keep up the hard work. 5 people close out stream. They're like, nah. What are you doing this for, by the way? Big project go burr. I'm thumbnail farming, bro. That's the YouTube answer. Oh wait, this is too low. Okay. There's a lot of reasons why I'm doing this. That's why it's hard to give just one, you know? But I like to give at least one new reason every time someone asks. When this is done, it's gonna be a fire thumbnail. Dude, I wonder if, like, in the lore, this can be, like, the lost city of Atlantis or something, bro. Like, holy... Wait, but, like, didn't Atlantis get flooded? It's, like, the other way around. That's, like, itzsubz's base. Is there, like, a city in lore that gets the water, like, it's underwater and it gets removed? Like, it gets, reverse flooded? I don't think there's like a mythological city like that. The Dutch? Oh, true. Wait. Wait, I'm thinking... Oh, there's already one in Unstable, bro. Unstable stole all the good, like, lore cities, bro. The Great Sea. The freaking pirates, bro. Searching for a build that doesn't exist. Exactly. I can't wait for the itzsubz video with that title. Wait, no, I literally can make that title, by the way. I literally have, like... Oh my gosh, I literally have footage for something like that. But the recording wouldn't be done. I have to actually find a build that doesn't exist, that's the hard part. Show dominance and build a water palace for sirens. That's kind of... Wait, that's kind of the vibe I'm going for, though. Kind of. Yeah, so, like... Recently on the server, 500,000 obsidian has gone missing. And I assume it's for some sort of build project, but I don't know what it is. So it's like... You know, I've got to find what the build project is. And then it's like I'm searching for the build project that doesn't exist, bro. Like, holy. Like, how does 500,000 obsidian just go missing, right? Like, I can't be the only one that's like... Just shocked, bro. My only problem is if I make a video about something like that, itzsubz is gonna know that I know, you know? So it's like, because he's gonna at least get recommended the title and thumbnail. And then it's impossible to keep in the bottle. He's gonna know I know that something's up. Searching for the 500,000 obsidian that doesn't exist. There's gonna be the mermaid queen. I don't know if I can go that far, bro. It's not like it's mermaids. It's just guardians, you know. It's like the freaking little fish guys. Okay, there's subs. There he goes. Oh, never mind. Welcome back. I think I might be lagging out his game with all these item entities on the ground. Anyone can be a queen? Kind of true. But I'd probably be a king, though. Low-key. I feel like queen just isn't my style, you know? You don't want to feel like a diva? No. No, I don't. I want to feel like a jester, like a clown pierce, you know? You can be a king if you want to be. Yeah, yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, TS not tough, bro. TS not tough. Dude, every time I get used to, like, modern day lingo, it changes, like, drastically within the next few months. Clown's definitely a diva. No, but he's like a jester, though. He's like a jester. This is gonna be so difficult to remove. Yeah, I don't know if that's like, I feel like he's committed the ultimate crime, bro. Can he really be considered a like a lighthearted diva? All right. Wish me luck, streamer who showed me in UU to gamble. Wait. I'm gonna do my test. Wish me luck, streamer Willerhide who showed me in UU to gamble. Did I show people to gamble? I don't think I showed people to gamble. You gotta be thinking of someone else. I think you're thinking of Rasplin. Or Parrot. Parrot X2. Parrot X2. You're definitely thinking of Parrot X2, bro. That guy's a gambler. Dude, I don't know what's wrong with subs today, bro. He's being a diva. He's being a diva, for sure. I'm just saying. Like, that's some diva talk right there. Like, every single time I talk, every single time I say a word to him, he just has a word, like, he has a... He's always a diva. What are you talking about? I feel like I haven't noticed that before, though, you know? It's all this talk about, being a diva. Yeah, he's showing so much attitude today, bro. He said that it didn't bother him when I stole his entire Minecraft base, bro. He said it didn't bother him. But, like, look how he's acting today for no reason. Yeah, I asked for permission at least. Perhaps he lied? Dude, there's no way subs would lie to me, bro. I refuse to believe it. You would never. Subs is the most honest and loyal individual in the Minecraft community as a whole. Don't back check that. You just gotta take my word for it. Source, trust me, bro. Exactly, exactly. Just don't look into it. And then everyone can be right. Everyone can think they're right. Dude, there's so much to remove. I'm gonna have to, like, go get more XP bottles to repair my tools. Okay, actually, now that I'm looking back, a lot of progress has been made. I'm just annoyed because I'm realizing how much stone I'm gonna have to mine. Like, I did not realize how much I was gonna have to mine for this project. But a lot of stone will have to be mined. Subs is still online too. That's crazy, bro. This guy's never gonna log off. He's staying here. Should I just tell him that? Like, that sounds rude. I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna say, like, you can log out whenever, you know? Like, it's always an option. It's important for him to know that. But he could have been, I don't know, maybe he's been like outside all day, you know? Maybe he's been like experiencing nature and like getting exercise and showering and all that all day, and then he's like, you know what? I'm gonna hop on and just do like a productive Minecraft building session or something. That could be exactly what he's thinking in his mind. And that's actually just such a beautiful thought. I don't want to interrupt that. I don't want to ruin that flow. Like, there's always that one guy that kills the vibe. I'm not that guy. I can't be. We're getting there. Progress may seem slow, but I think I've literally flattened half of it so far. And it's only been like an hour, so less than that actually. Ow. It's not what I originally knew Trunks. It's old Trunks do it too. He's exploring right now. I can tell. Oof. Oh. To fix that later. Whittling this thing down. Wow. We're almost done. Actually, I'm gonna have to flatten this, like, other section over here, too. But I think it's coming along nicely. This area of water is gonna really just not refill, which is gonna be really nice when I build the machines over here. How'd the speedrunning go? I just won all my matches today. Very unexpectedly. And then I've got good progress on this too. Dude, my day finishing with a freaking second channel upload tomorrow would just be like, holy productive day. Like, that would just be awesome, bro. I wasn't even like, I was like out for most of the day too. I was a busy, busy man. I know, dude. This, like, part of my day is, like, the one part that I'm just, like, trying to keep really consistent. But I also want to, like, edit more as well. Just, like, get into a groove of editing more. And that's just kind of hard for me. Because editing is just, like, a really, like... I don't know. I think I make editing just such a stressful process for myself right now. Which, maybe that's something I need to figure out later. But this is, like... This is like the complete opposite. It's like the most thought-clearing thing I can do. This is what I was missing in my routine. There's peaceful job on Earth. True. Job. Holy. We're throwing that word out there like it's candy, bro. Like, holy. Close your ears, guys. Yeah, thank you for the censorship. I mean, the damage is already done. You've already psychologically damaged way too many people. And you might think, well, there's not a whole lot of people here. And then I'd tell you, what about the VOD viewers, Someone's watching the VOD right now, and you just completely ruined their experience. I wish I had a job. See? Oh no. The damage is done. But without, yeah. I wish I could just get a job without having to go out and apply for one, bro. Holy. I wish it would just like, I wish society would just assign me a job. That sounds like the plotline for a show or something. A site where we can put skills and have them come look for us, not the other way around. Wait. Yeah, but then how do you filter who's the real workers and who's like just like duplicate postings or like just fakes? We need some sort of verification system, bro. I guess the other way around kind of is the case. Like a business can just be completely fabricated on a website. like the back of the shop as long as it's warm and I could sit down. Yo, thank you for the raid. I can simply do tasks and be wholesome. Yo, what's up? What's up? Have videos of you doing stuff like you described. I signed up for a temp agency, but they never talk to you again. Oh. I think that's like most applications though. How's the stream going? Literally perfect. Literally like max win. This is like the best possible scenario right now. Look how close I am to flattening this whole area, and then I'm gonna be able to run these water sweepers to completion and just get rid of all the water. It's gonna be so beautiful. And everything is perfect. Obviously I'm gonna have to finish this in tomorrow's stream, but today's stream has literally been like perfect. It's called AuraCraft. It's just me and this guy named itzsubz on it, essentially. There's another guy named Pilly on it, but he's like, we don't talk about him. All right, we don't talk about him. Subs, yeah. Didn't you? Yo, how do you know, bro? How do you know? There was like a showdown. Listen, I'm tapped in. How do you know this stuff? Like this is like deep server lore. He's like a stray cat that comes twice every so often. Yeah. Yeah, he just likes orbital strike cannons, and right now there really isn't an orbital strike cannon to be spoken of. It was got insider. Yeah. Now imagine just a random person like shows up on stream and they're like, yeah, I already know all the lore. You don't have to fill me in. Like, yo, like, what do you mean? What do you mean? You can't just already be tapped in. Yo, maybe I gotta make more videos of this stuff. I need more of this in my life. I need like people to just know already. Do you know how many people come into this stream and they ask, what server is this? And then I say like, oh, you probably wouldn't know it. And then I like tell them, and then they're like, oh, wait, so this isn't the one with Muggum on it? This isn't the one with Will? I'm like, bro, what do you mean? I don't got that kind of reach, bro. Okay, I'm tapped into your YouTube. I just didn't know whether this is a bigger server or not. Yeah. No, this server is like, it's a new project. Willerhide on Bliss SMP would be fire, ICL. Bro, I just don't know if I'm like, this might be just my, what is it? My ego talking. But like, the way I play competitive Minecraft servers just would not be good for content, bro. Like, it just would not be. I mean, the way I played Lifesteal Public is like probably the way I'd play like Bliss or something. The public Lifesteal server, like, has probably made me like the worst possible, like, the whole point of the server. No, but that's what I'm saying. That's the last thing I would do on a PvP server. The last thing I do on a PvP server is PvP people. Which I feel like is just like worse for content, no? Like, at least for the PvPers. For people that don't do PvP though, I'd probably be good for content. But like, I'm just saying, I'm not doing what everyone else is doing on those servers. If anything, that's what I'm saying. Like, okay, if you're a PvPer, how do you make content off of someone who's untouchable? Like, if I just have an orbital strike cannon aimed at spawn, right? Like, I just built, let's say I built 5 orbital strike cannons. Because if I was on lifesteal, that's what I would do, alright? 5 orbital strike cannons. And then it's like, what do you do? What do you do? You just can't do anything. You just can't. That's what happens. And I feel like that's not just ego. That's like that's just what I'm talking about. Like, Like, Loki, how is that good for content? And at that point, I just have to not do it. Like, I just have to hold back. And if I'm holding back, then I feel like it's not worth it to do the projects. Next Wimbu alert? Yeah, well, Wimbu, like, to be fair, Wimbu said he was going to keep building cannons, and then he just didn't. He's like, dang, I guess I'd be a really horrible person if I kept building these cannons. And then he went into scripted content, so... Maybe that would happen to me too, bro. Maybe I'd be like... Maybe I'd see success on lifesteal, and then it'd be like, yo, Unstable's like ringing on my door again, bro. Who knows? But like, once again, bro, I just think it's... I don't know. I just find it very humorous when someone's like, bro, you should be on lifesteal. You should be on Bliss SMP. You should be on the Strength SMP, bro. Like... I don't know, bro. I don't know if that's a good idea. I'm scared of the power I have, bro. I'm frightened. Like, itzsubz can handle me. itzsubz is online right now. He can handle me. But I don't know if the other content, like, I don't know if the content creators on other servers can handle the gameplay, the Octane gameplay that I play at. Yeah, Wimbu built one more, got found and killed, but he built the one that was above ground. He built the one that's like 5,000 blocks from spawn. I feel like technically you could get in, but it's not your vibe. I mean, to be fair, most of the people on the server though, like on like lifesteal and Bliss, it feels like it's not their vibe either, which is really funny. I'm not sure whose vibe it is, to be honest. Like, because like at a certain point, like there's a spectrum, right? It's like people who prioritize gameplay and people who prioritize content, right? And when people prioritize gameplay, it typically affects the content people a lot. Like, it makes it a lot harder. But when people prioritize content, it makes the gameplay way less fun. So it's like, there's like a spectrum, and I feel like a lot of SMPs are just like really unbalanced nowadays. I don't know. That's what I felt when Rec joined lifesteal lol. That's fair. That's fair. Scripted MC content. I don't know about scripted MC. I feel like what makes, like, I feel like with other content creators, like what makes Unstable so good, it's just so much harder to like compete with like what Unstable is as a server, you know? There's only a few other scripted videos I've even seen outside of Unstable. But I do get the vision, though. I do see it. The thing is, I'm much more of like a gameplay-oriented person. So, when I heard of scripted, I was like, eh. I just don't like the idea of it. I don't like the idea of being part of it. But anytime there's gameplay involved in a scripted series, I think it's just so fire. It's just so fire. Like, the Unstable events that I played in, those were sick, bro. Those made fire videos. Even like the test events, even just like random stuff related to Unstable. Just because it's like such a good story, you know? It's a good story to build off of. What do you mean by gameplay exactly? I mean events. I mean, like genuine games. Like, I like games. I like objectives. I like the sandbox element of Minecraft. Think of Minecraft speedrun ranked, you know, like speedrunning. Speedrunning has an objective, get faster. Minecraft typically has the objective of like build things, build whatever. But sometimes the content is the objective, right? It's like, I'm building this so I can get a good video out of it. And that's where the disconnect happens. Like, do I really want to be in a scripted video if the objective is just to make a scripted video or like just to get a 3-hour-long video, like, nah. But if the objective is different, if the objective's like, oh yeah, like we're gonna do something really cool in the game or tell a really cool story, that's where things kind of differ, you know? So like, gameplay can be good content, but gameplay can also be really difficult. Scripted content can also be difficult, but it's a different kind of difficult. Like, typically the gameplay is like the least challenging part in a scripted video. What is itzsubz been doing, bro? I don't know. I'm not even bothered by that. Genuinely, he can't be doing anything crazy. He hasn't been on for that long, you know? I mean, just keep in mind what I've been doing this whole time. I just want to make videos for fun. If it doesn't go anywhere, yeah, that's fair. I think if you have a passion for editing and you have a passion for like just telling people about stuff that you've done, I think YouTube is for you. But you have to have a passion for at least one of the, like, I'd say both. I'd say both, because a lot of people will just tell you just try it, but like it is hard to try it. It's not just like you should try reading a book or something, you know what I mean? Like reading a book and like making content or making art or whatever, it's difficult, man. It's difficult. And you're gonna make garbage stuff at first. Like, I feel like that's something people kind of like gloss over as well. Like, you're gonna put so many hours in, and your video is gonna be trash. Awful. Because you just don't know how to make a video, you know? I think it's funny, like, I mean, you can look at some channels and just say, like, wow, these guys just knew it from the start. But what's funny is, like, everyone that looks like they just posted and became an instant success, they've been doing it for 6 years. They've been doing it for over 6 years. Like, I think that's around the limit. That's around the point where you start making good content. Like, you have to make stuff for, like, 6 years. I posted my first video, and now I watch it back and I hate it. Exactly. No, you'll do that for literally 6 years before you start making, like, content that, like, other people will think is good. It sounds like a yikes, but, like, you just have to know what you're signing up for, right? Like, if you know, like, oh, yeah, I'm gonna freaking lock the flip in. I'm gonna do this for 6 years. And, like, if you have, like, the time in your life to put into it, it can pay off, you know? Like, you can get it done. It's doable. People have done it. I'm still trying to make, yeah, making videos for 4 years. Yeah, like, boom, you're 2/3 of the way, right? 2/3 before you're gonna start, like, I mean, it's not like it's guaranteed. I've heard some people can go for like 12 years, but you have to genuinely be trying to improve. Like, you have to be looking back at your old videos. Just keep making videos as well. Almost there, man. True, true. Heading one at the moment that I didn't steal from Radoons. Holy. Freaking Radoons, bro. I haven't talked to that man in months, man. Ever since I stopped playing Lifesteal Public, he's been in his own world, man. I've been in mine. Low-key a little bit sad. Low-key a little bit sad. But it is what it is. But yeah, I mean, 6 years, like, every content friend that I know, they either, like, I feel like they all, it all took them around 6 years to figure it out. Send him a silly gif. Should I? Yo, what if he ghosts me, though? What if he ghosts me? That would be horrible, bro. Nah, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'll let him send me the silly gif, you know? He's left for better videos. Nah, I mean, he owns Lifesteal Public. He's got a lot of stuff on his plate, to be fair. He's like genuinely like a businessman. And I used to be way more tapped in on Lifesteal stuff, but more recently, just nah. I needed to, like, return to my roots of just, like, peaceful gameplay, bro. After the atrocities we did on LSN, bro. I don't even want to talk about it. The atrocities of LSN. We need Tubnet back. Holy. Tubnet is a throwback. Tubnet was a pretty peaceful time. Tubnet is like what started my career. Not even for the reasons that you're thinking, you know? It's like... I won a competition that gave me a PC. And that's how I was able to, like, actually start editing properly. Because I was using some, like, bootleg editing software. And, like, random... I don't know. I remember, like, my OBS settings were really low. But when I got that PC, like... I was genuinely able to just, like, make whatever with no technical barrier to it. Tubnet was, like, the OG. I wish I was tapped into those kind of events. Well, the thing is, I just had the connections and the, like, I knew the people to win that event. Like, we genuinely had a god squad of people. It was insane. We had, like, 24/7 round-the-clock sweats that were, like, even while I was sleeping, I was getting wins, bro. Like, it was that crazy. We won by a landslide because of just that. Like, I was just, that competition was made for me, man. I don't know what else to say. What software do you use to edit? DaVinci Resolve. It's a free, editing software. But I used to use something called Shotcut, and then I used HitFilm Express, and then and then I, like, switched over to DaVinci. Premiere Pro on top? Doesn't that require a subscription, bro? Holy. You think I'm made of money? Well, I wasn't back then. I've gotten ad revenue from the unstable videos, so I could now. I could probably buy it. It's not a subscription. I think it's just you need to buy a license for it, for the software. Or you can pirate it, but, like, let's be honest here, bro. Like, the free software ain't that bad. The free software ain't... It's like rent is not that... Rent is not due, buddy. Like, you can just use the free software. I recommend also for, like, thumbnails and stuff, I recommend GIMP. Someone recommended it to me, like, really long time ago. But, GIMP is, like, basically free Photoshop. There's not as many features as Photoshop, but, like, pretty much everything that a beginner can do with Photoshop, you can do in GIMP. I found it very helpful. I got Photoshop too. Holy. Yo, good for you, bro. Good for you. I think free software is, like, the best case scenario for everyone. Like, it's just better when... Because, like, everyone has ideas for stuff, right? Everyone has, like, cool content ideas. Everyone has, like, their own perspective in life. And I feel like free stuff just makes everything so accessible. It makes creating things so much more accessible. It makes the space better in general. Yo, everyone's videos are trash, bro. Some videos just have better marketing than others. Some videos just have more time put into them. I mean, you gotta keep in mind, even, like, the best YouTubers, they have, like, drafts of their videos that they have to, like, improve to make better. Unless you're, like, AuraCraft, bro. Like, AuraCraft's, like... Dude, I feel like everyone is, like, secretly jealous of how AuraCraft... Yo, thank you for the sub. Alright, anyway. Thank you for the gifted. Dude, everyone's, like, secretly, like, trying to look over at, like... It's, like, the guy in the class that, like, just has all the answers on his test sheet, bro. Like, I feel like AuraCraft is, like, that guy when it comes to... like, just how good at editing and how good at making videos he is. Because he just has so much experience, you know? Like, he's like a genius, too. Yeah. Yeah, Rex is like the one dude you can see go from 0 to 100 in seconds. Well, okay, keep in mind, like, instead of having 6 years of editing and stuff that he needed to go through, I think he went through 3. Because he was just uploading every week, I think. He did weekly uploads for like 3 years straight. Which just takes so much, bro. I only did weekly for like a year. Or half a year. I don't even think I did it for a year. Because it's just so hard to maintain. Like, it's just a mental... It's not even like the process of making a video is hard. It's like the pressure. It's like the pressure to continue improving. Like, you're so hard on yourself when you're making stuff. And I think that's like the hardest part to overcome. Like, to be consistent. I post videos once maybe, bro. A week is insane. Yeah, I did daily for 100 days on my second channel, and I don't know, maybe I could have gone longer, but I just tapped out of that. And it's like, the quality is just not, it's just not something I'm that proud of, you know what I mean? I think that's how most people that do weekly is as well. Like, weekly, you learn so much while you're doing weekly. You learn so much while you're editing more and while you're working with more videos and just completing more projects. But your quality is just so, like, if you're wanting to make high quality videos, that's just not how you do it. If you're wanting to make low quality videos, that's like the strat though, for sure. Ideas kind of hard too. Yeah, ideas are hard too, that's true. I got a haircut, 40 billion views. Yeah, that's a wreck rap, bro. Holy. I mean, that's the thing. I feel like people also don't talk about this, but when you're uploading a lot of videos, you're kind of putting everything you have into your videos, if that makes sense. Like, you're like maxing out your ideas. Like, every idea you have, you're like literally putting it all into the videos. And then eventually you do just run out. And that's when things get like really stressful. Because eventually at a certain point, it's like even RecRep's second channel, he can't post more than he wants to, if that makes sense. Like, yeah, sure, he posts like, I got a haircut or whatever, but like, keep in mind, think of all the events that's happening in his life that he just can't make videos on. It's like, I mean, he made a video about his taxes, to be fair, which that's genius, bro. That's freaking genius. But like, imagine like making videos on, I don't know. I went on a walk today. Like, at a certain point, like, it's just not that interesting. It's like, nice, bro. You just can't talk about that for 30 minutes. Or like, just even 8 minutes. Just get it to the 8-minute mark. Like, RecRep's putting a lot of his life out there with those videos, and eventually you run out of that kind of stuff to talk about. But it's true with all kinds of video ideas. Like, even if you're making commentary videos on like news and stuff like that, if you're trying to innovate, like, there's only so many different types of topics and stuff you can cover before you just get really bored. Okay, this is so close to being done. I gotta get some good ideas. You gotta brainstorm. You have to sit with no distractions and just like, and just come up with ideas. That's what I do, bro. I have so many ideas, but like, dude, ideas are not my problem. It's my freaking work ethic, bro. I just don't edit enough. Where are you at? I am about to log what you want. Such a heavy topic. Quick top 3 songs. Dude, I have no problems with heavy topics, bro. I enjoy like sharing ideas, education, all that kind of stuff. I'm currently kind of daily. There are still days I've missed. Dude, aspiring content creators, bro. All I can say is don't quit. Holy. If you really want it, don't quit. That's what I say. I know so many people who were very talented creators who like would just quit. And it's like that's just like a part of the internet that just won't be realized anymore, you know? It's like their videos just won't be made. Oh, it's fine. Okay. We literally talked philosophy all stream yesterday. Yes, bro. Yes. Holy. I don't think I'll quit Twitch, but hopefully I don't. I mean, Twitch is okay. To be fair, Twitch. No. If you're a Twitch streamer, you can quit that. In the nicest way possible. The nicest way possible. With YouTube, okay. With YouTube, I rarely have seen people that have just tried for years and years and haven't succeeded. Like, it's just impossibly rare. But with Twitch, I have seen people that have tried for years and years and haven't succeeded. Because Twitch is not something that you grow on. You know, like, putting in infinite time into Twitch does not, like, pay off. It just doesn't. Now, YouTube is definitely something you shouldn't quit. If you're wanting it bad, if you want to be a content creator real bad, it's just not worth it to quit, man. Twitch requires an existing audience? No. It's way worse than you think. It's way worse than you think. Holy. Oh, Twitch is like, nah. I know people who were like even established people. It's just like, if you lose your audience, it's impossible to recover it, bro. Like, it's so hard. Twitch is not a main platform. It's a second platform, you know? Twitch is meant to be secondary. It's not meant to be the main content. Okay, I'm thinking I should just drain the rest of this and, like, flatten the rest of this tomorrow. Because it's so close to being done. I'm gonna build up a little bit and just, like, start the next platform. Or build the beacon again. Make videos and then promote it. That kind of works, but here's the deal with Twitch, right? So, like, YouTube, right? If you don't upload for a while, right, on YouTube, people kind of just, like, will get re-recommended your video. And, you know, as long as the audience still exists on YouTube, at least, like, new people will always be finding it. But if your existing audience on Twitch disappears, you're never getting it back. It's not coming back, bro. And that's just the reality of it, you know? I mean, you can always grow it back up again, right? But it's just as much effort. It's just as much effort to, like, build the first time as it is to keep, or as it is to build it back up again. I do worry, dude. I do worry because I see the same patterns all the time, bro. People that are, like, big on Twitch, and they, like, I don't know. It's like they think that it's like they'll always have their audience. You know what I mean? Like, they think, like, oh my gosh, I'm growing so big. And then there's always the downfall. I think YouTubers have a downfall, but it's typically like multiple years before the downfall happens. Twitch can literally be like on a weekly basis or something, bro. Like it's, I don't know. That's just from my experience though. I know it's different for like different cases, I guess. Like some people have like a really large following and it's like it would be really hard for them to lose their audience. Okay, anyway. VTubers honestly be like that. I mean, no hate, but they kind of are. Well, nah, VTubers, I don't know enough about them, but I do know that a lot of them have like upstarts from other platforms, if that makes sense. Like they're not just like, they have like the Clips channel, they have like the other stuff, like esports players, VTubers, like I feel like they're kind of in the same boat, but like they have like that upstart that's just like there's always an audience for those kinds of streams. So okay, all right, I'm gonna finish this tomorrow, but this has been fun. I'm gonna check to see if itzsubz is still alive and I'll raid him if he is. Oh my, dude, how is this guy still live? Okay, I'm not allowed to go to this stream, but you guys are. So just, you know, enjoy the sub stream. I'll be live tomorrow. The daily streams continue. Yeah, so much progress has been made. Yeah, this will be done by tomorrow, probably. I'll probably have this fully drained tomorrow. Goodbye!